Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Howie's World. Welcome back to the server, and it's starting to rain out. It's getting kind of windy. It's actually getting kind of nasty out. Oh, wow, it's getting like really windy.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Is Impulse streaming this?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Oh, nice. Oh,
welcome back.
I
All
didn't know
right.
that.
So we need to start. The basics. So we are actually on the ImpulseSV Patreon server. I decided to join this server. I thought it'd be a lot more fun to play with a larger community. Not totally sure where we're going to start off.
Mine's normally, you can tell when I'm horrible because I'll be real
I
loud.
apologize for the background noise. I'm recording at a time I don't normally record at. Where are we at? So, we're probably going to go, let's see what direction.
Hope so.
Let's try and get our coordinates. Okay.
A bit early for him, I'd say 7 a.m. Or not 7.
No, it's 8.
I'm
Yeah, he's on the same time zone as me, which is 8 o'clock. I think we're both in mountain time right now.
Lucky. I am moving to the UK later.
Does anyone need a wooden pickaxe? Get some stone.
So, we are all in TeamSpeak right now, so you're hearing a lot of other people that at times I'm talking to, and like right now, at times I'm not. Just kind of going around doing my own thing. There's actually a lot of people online, so, and I don't know any of these people yet. I'm almost going to play this like I normally would play a UHC.
So does anybody have the coordinates for Hermit Hills? Or are we just going to stick around spawn for a bit?
It was 1200 by something, but I think this is probably a good place to start because it's quite a journey.
And this is the same map as the Hermitcraft server.
I'm setting up the first.
Or I should say the Hermitcraft server
Got
seed.
some coal.
We should start a mine down here.
All right, so I actually able to find a village, which is great.
Some right here.
So just going through and collecting some resources. I've got some potatoes and a few other things.
I was hoping this cave would go down so that I could mine without...
Oh, if I only had some paper.
Yeah. We're not even using 50% RAM usage on the server.
Well, we don't have any redstone yet.
Yeah, I'm sure that will go up, but
All right,
But that's a
so
great start.
we're at 660 and 517.
I've got a small pumpkin farm going.
Now I'm going to go find where we're going to be setting up our town.
Oh, you found some. I was going to give you some, but you found about the same amount.
Yeah, but there's only 22 people on the server at once anyway.
Oh, sorry.
And the thing is, how do you find your best way over there?
No, I turned around to read your name and accidentally slapped you. Is that
Just call
strong?
me Bjorn.
Strong into arm? Is that what that is?
It's supposed to be strong yard, but I couldn't have enough characters.
Oh, hi, Brion. I forgot.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't been around for a long time, but I
Amplified
thought
is
it's a
just
new
crazy.
kickoff and everything, I'd give it a shot.
Had to backtrack like 100 blocks.
Let me know if anybody needs coordinates over here or over here at Spawn Town.
Where is it?
Them again.
I'll put them in chat.
Thanks.
That's basically right above, right next to the temporary house I set up for everybody.
That's a surface lava pool.
All right. Holy cow.
Type it again in chat.
Oh, ender pearls would be nice.
Diamonds.
Lemons.
Someone's been digging down.
Someone's sleeping.
Oh, I'm almost there.
I can sleep once it's actually sunset.
Yeah, I keep having this mountain that's in my way.
Whoa, that's a big deal.
Probably gonna happen a lot.
That will continue.
Hey, we just reached 50% RAM usage.
You either dig through it or go over it.
Digging through is probably easier, less food.
Hey,
Yeah, I only have one pickaxe.
the rain is.
Well, grab a couple logs and on the way, create your pickaxes as you go.
Or make some ladders.
Or that.
Yeah. Lots and lots of ladders.
Yeah, but ladders take a lot more wood.
True.
Do have slabs for small areas. Make good stairs.
Which farm coming?
I see people.
So are you streaming, D?
No, I stopped streaming.
Yeah, okay.
How do I get down from here?
Because I wasn't actually broadcasting audio because I forgot to unmute.
Oh, okay.
Someone help me. How do I get down?
Down from where?
Whoa.
Jump.
Let me
No,
see
I am
where
not
you are.
jumping. I just got here.
Where are you?
I'm up on a mountain and I don't know how to get down. Help, I am...
Oh,
You said you only said get down. You never said get down safely.
No, I need to get down safely.
I think you're up by where you're the person up where Zimba would have his house.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I was up a mountain and I built a little.
Up there. Yeah, that's not symmetrical. I don't like that. Anyways, so here we are. This is ImpulseSV's Patreon server. And I've built a fish farm here. This is not my base, but it's not my base. I know, that made total sense, didn't it? Let me show you guys around a little bit, but let's grab some of our stuff out of here. And we are going to need these, most definitely. And these. Okay. So, what we have is, when I say this is not my base, it's because it really isn't a base. What it is an area that was set up by 3 other people on the server, Das Chunk, Miles, and Tony. And we decided we were going to work on, there's a triple spider farm, there is a skelly spawner, and there is a zombie spawner. So we thought this would be a great place that we could get everything set up and set up some farms. And we did that, but then of course, because we were setting up so many farms, we needed a temporary area. So we set up the temporary area, and it kind of became like I guess more of a staging point than a base. And Miles and Tony have started working on a new base. They've moved away. I actually have not started working on a new base yet. And that's just because I wanted to clean this area up for one. And there's just a whole bunch of things that I felt that I wanted to get finished up. And there's a lot to show you guys here. This is the bottom half of a very large farm that Tony built. And we've actually had to take a lot of it down because what we have is a lot of potatoes. So we've been clearing the potatoes out because there was actually just so many. So I think they're going down into... Yeah, they're going down into a lava trap down below. So I'm trying to think, where should I probably start off? And I'm going to do a full sort of tour, and it's going to take a number of episodes to do that. But I'm going to do a tour with a couple of the members here. ABK, which is Alpha Bravo Kilo. And there's a few others that are YouTubers that have expressed interest to do some videos together. So, and hello, Greygeist. And so we are back in. This is the town area. So this is not spawn, but it is town, and this is probably familiar to a lot of people if you look at the area as you get a little more acquainted with it. And it's really cool. I mean, there is so much going on here. Very nice. So we have a number of shops here. I'm not sure whose shop this one is, but it might be Rick's because almost everything is Rick's. He's a very busy person in regards to projects on the server. And this is Zelos's Iron Tire, which I love. And over here, I believe is the we have a slime farm, and I think that might be the entrance to it there. This is new. So I'm not even sure what's over there. So as much as I've been on the server quite a bit, there's just a ton of stuff going on. And like I said, we'll do a full tour of the area. This is our cow pig farm. It's actually a cow farm, but we all thought it looked like a pig. So, and it's really cool. Sweet. Yeah, is that nice or what? It's all automatic. Okay, so the reason that we're here is I'm heading over to what is going to be my shop. Because with the fish farm, I get a lot of things that are a little more difficult to get. And one of them is name tags. So I've created a name tag shop. Anyone who's watched Hermitcraft probably will think that looks a little familiar. It kind of does. I try not to steal it too much from Slipgator, but you know, what do you do? I mean, a name tag's a name tag. So, not too much going on, right? And the reason is, I figured let's go ahead and do this together. So this will be the first sort of project we're going to do together. So I need to get a number of things. And one of them I need to get is I need to get some wood. Now, there's no instructions here. That's my own stuff, so. And yes, as you saw, quite a few beacons. So we have a great wither farm here. It's manual. We do have an automated one, but the drop rates on the manual one have been so much higher that that's what I've been going with. Okay. I'm guessing I need to put something in the dropper to be able to get something out of there, but where does it come out? Where did they come out? I don't know. Are they supposed to go up into your own chest? If so, that's an interesting idea. There are no instructions, so I don't know. So what I'm going to do is let's go over to an area that I've sort of claimed a little bit. It's the mega taiga area, and the best part about it is that there's, trees are just huge. So let's head over. And I'll give you a quick sort of overview. This is the our nether hub or portal or whatever you want to call it. And it's really nice. We've got a lot of people's bases. And some, you might recognize. Probably the one you would recognize the most is if you watch ImpulseSV, then you will most definitely recognize his. Here's another one. This is the Quad Witch farms that Das Chunk made, and I kind of helped out with building some of the entrance area just to make it look nice. We built some witch huts. We did have a witch in here. She's despawned. We're not sure what happened. But I think what we're going to do is try and get another one back in there. Maybe put her in a minecart so she goes round and round in a circle. I thought that would be cool. And, gassed. Okay. And you know what? This is just one of those biomes that I love. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. So let's see if we can do this. Yeah. That wasn't what I was going for. But hey, anyways. So if you see up there, someone has built an iron golem farm, which is a little crazy because we actually have a huge one, and I'll give you guys a tour of that at another time. But let's just go up here. So I'm going to need some wood. So I personally just like to, I know some people, they're, like I said, there's tons of farms around, and that's great. The farms are very helpful. But if I want to go collect some wood, you know what? This is another great way to do it too. So let's go get some wood here. And once we have enough, what we're going to do is we are going to build a payment system for getting name tags. All right, we'll be right back. I always like it to look, I don't know, a little nice. I guess, hey, that's a good idea. I don't want it to be too plain. It's got to be bright enough, so we're not going to be spawning any bad guys. And, sorry, that was my phone. Yeah, I'm not even sure how far I want to go yet. I also need to figure out how many blocks I need to go, how wide, so. Oh, not quite sure yet. Needs to be bigger than that. Also, as you know, I like a nice high ceiling. I don't like... Alright guys, we are done. Let's take a look. The only thing that I've added extra was, I've added a little pressure plate there, and the only thing, I don't know, I'm not sure if I like this design. I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to keep it from being all the same, but this really needs to be over by one. It's kind of driving me crazy already. I'm not going to tear it out today, but I think I probably will tear it out. Tell me what you think, though, about the, I don't know. I'm just not crazy about it. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What? But I'll explain how it works. Okay. So basically the way it works is up there's a dropper, and I'm charging a diamond block, a diamond block. So it works on the same principle that any of the sorting systems use. There's a comparator there, and So if a diamond block gets put in, it sends a signal all the way across. And yes, I could possibly make this shorter. I'm thinking I might try. That's another thing I can do, is maybe make it a little shorter. I think that the distance between the two is a little long. I'm not quite sure. I copied someone else's design, and unfortunately I don't know whose it was, because it was just one that was sent to me. But and then there's a dropper up with the name tags up there. So to see it in use, the one thing I really like about this design is that it has to be the right item. So you can't accidentally just drop in stone, fish, anything. It has to be a diamond block. And so over here, it's empty. So let's put in the diamond block. And we've got our name tag. So it works really good. I'm really happy with it. It's a good system. And you know, in a public server, you know, you do always worry about whether or not, you know, will someone take it? I'm not really all that concerned, to be honest. One, you know, it's a Patreon server. Everyone here seems to be pretty good. And two, I don't know. I just don't care, I guess. That's probably the biggest thing. I just put this up there as something to do. So, but we will see whether or not anyone actually comes and buys a name tag or not. Because they are kind of hard to find, unless you have a fishing fish farm set up. And I don't think there's that many on the server. I mean, there's one at the joint base, and there's one at the Quad Witch Huts. So I will show you how that one is later on. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it for me. Let's head back to the base. And as you can see, it's actually, there's a lot more people coming on. How many are here? Oh, there's a few. It's definitely much more active than the last server, which is the main reason that I have come here. So, alright guys, well, thanks for hanging out, and we will talk to you soon. I'm going to try and do these a little more regularly. Take care. Bye-bye.